out to Denver to see if I can find. Yeah, I'm going out to Denver just to see if I can find that loving Colorado girl of mine. Promise in her smile shames the mountains tall. Yeah, the promise in her smile shames the mountains tall. She can bring the sun to shine and tells the rain to fall. It's been a long time, mama, since I heard you call my name. Yeah, a long time, mama, since I heard you call my name. Gotta see my Colorado girl again. Well, I'm leaving here tomorrow. Now, mama, don't you cry. Yes, I'm leaving here tomorrow. Now, mama, don't you cry. I gotta kiss these lonesome Texas blues goodbye. Gotta kiss these lonesome Texas blues goodbye. Going out to Denver, see if I can find. Yeah, I'm going out to Denver just to see if I can find that loving Colorado girl of mine. That loving Colorado girl of mine. That loving Colorado girl of mine. I'm gonna do an original now. I'm gonna do this one's called Chincoteague Song. This is the first song I ever wrote. My buddy Elijah helped me come up with the lyrics. Or rather, I came up with the lyrics from a strange stream of consciousness poem that he wrote on my back porch one day in high school. Right on Augusta Street here in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's called Chincoteague Song. Where they lead me, I will follow. Over fallow field and so flat. What's in store for tomorrow? 'Cause today ain't never coming back. And the waves, they crash around me. I wonder how long I can float. Troubled tides breaking fast. No one's here to cast a rope. Like noble steeds of Spanish stables, shipwrecked here long ago. I'll be home tonight if I'm able. Today I travel alone, and the waves, they crash around me. I wonder how troubled tide is breaking fast, and I'm sinking like a stone. Frothy memories of yesteryear are sinking in the swift sands of time. Sea glass spectacles can't hide the tears. A puddle in this briny bay of mine, and the waves, they crash around me. Broken a final time. Soon I will be carried home. Soon I will be carried home. I guess I started playing music when I was 16. My dad's been a musician his whole life. He tried to push guitar on me when I was a little kid, and I regret not having picked it up when I was 5 or 6 instead of 16. But I played baseball instead for a long time. When I was 16, I started to get pretty badly injured. Couldn't make it past 20 or 30 pitches without excruciating pain running up and down my whole right arm, shoulder, elbow. My fingers would go numb. Started playing more first base and pitching less. And had a little more free time. Started picking up the guitar a bit. My dad's a pretty accomplished finger picker, so I wanted to learn how to. I never played with a pick. I wanted to learn how to pick with 4 fingers like he did. He didn't really know how to teach me how to do all the old blues stuff, the double bass. He can do it, but doing something and teaching something are completely different beasts. Wasn't until years later, taking lessons with a guy named Parrish Ellis in Asheville, North Carolina, that I learned how to do the bass while picking the melody at the same time. But I've been finger picking for a long time, since before I learned to do that. So that last one I did, the Chincoteague song, that one, it was a little more rudimentary of a pattern, but it hasn't changed all that much in 15 years. Wrote this one on the downtown mall right here in Charlottesville a couple years ago. Something like that. Yeah, it is in a waltz timing. I didn't even think about that writing it, but I believe that's in 3/4. It feels that way. It's hard to. Sometimes it's hard to tell I'm in a waltz. When I'm finger picking stuff, especially playing a lot of ragtime. You get used to kind of rocking back and forth, and it's like what's that John Prine tune, "Illegal Smile," where the verses are in 4/4 and the chorus is in 3/4. Just to screw with you a little bit, the stop and turn around before each new verse. Yeah, so I started playing music at 16. When I did, some of the very first song I learned was I heard Joan Baez do a version of Matty Groves. It's an old it's 15th century English ballad. A million people have covered it. I play both her version and the Ralph Stanley version. It's much faster, different key, very bluegrass. My biggest single influence is probably Townes Van Zandt. I think Steve Earle said it best. Townes Van Zandt is the greatest English language songwriter that has ever lived, and I'll stand on Bob Dylan's coffee table in my cowboy boots and repeat that. I think he hits, the gravity of his lyrics while using. I mean, they're beautifully simple, and yet I've never met anyone who can't relate to his words. One of the very first Townes tunes I ever learned, of course, that first song I started with was his first song, which he wrote on his honeymoon. He locked himself in the closet for a day and came out with the song "Waiting Around to Die." That was his first honeymoon. I think that's why the first marriage didn't last. But that one's kind of boring. So the next song of his I learned, when I was 17, I learned a song called "To Live's to Fly." It's still one of my favorites today. Anybody who's familiar with Townes will know that song, "To Live's to Fly." It's a beautiful love song. I'd played it for years, and one day when I was in my early 20s, I was finishing up college, it dawned on me that I could change all the D-shaped chords to a D minor shape and make it minor key. without really messing up the timing too much. So I rewrote it in the minor key, changed the vocal melody a little bit. It's extremely dark sounding. This is Townes Van Zant's "To Live's to Fly" in the minor key.
Won't say I love you, babe. Won't say I need you, babe. But I'm gonna get you, babe. I will not do you wrong. Living's mostly wasting time. I waste my share of mine, but it never feels too good. So let's don't take too long. Well, you're soft as glass. I'm a gentleman. We got the sky to talk about and the world to lie on. Days up and down they come, like rain on a conga drum. Forget most, remember some. Don't turn none away. Everything is not enough. Nothing is too much to bear. Where you've been is good and gone. All you keep is the getting there. But the lives to fly low and high. Shake the dust off of your wings and sleep out of your eyes. Goodbye to all my friends. Time has come to leave again. Here's to all the poetry and the picking down the line. I'll miss the system here. The bottom's low, the treble's clear. But it don't pay to think too much on the things we leave behind. I may be gone, I won't be long. I'll be bringing back the melodies and the rhythms that I find. We all got holes to fill. Them holes is all that's real. Some fall on you like a storm. Sometimes dig your own. The choice is yours to make. The time it's yours to take. Some dive into the sea, others toil upon the stone. Well, lives to fly low and high. Shake the dust off of your wings and sleep out of your eyes. So shake the dust out of your wings and the tears out of your eyes.
All right, yeah. So that one's my kind of hybrid between an original and a cover. It's just it's one of the few tunes I've really, I didn't really have to change much to change it a lot, but the same way the original goes,
Won't say I love you, babe. Won't say I need you, babe. I'm gonna get you, babe, and I will not do you wrong. Living's mostly wasting time. I wasted my share of mine. It never feels too good, so let's don't take too long. Well, you're soft as glass. I'm a gentleman. We got the sky to talk about and the world to lie upon.
That's pretty. It's really pretty. It's one of the most beautiful songs you ever wrote, I think, and that's hard to say. I got a lot of favorites, but most of Townes' love songs are, if you really listen to them, they're a bit sad. Often they're about lost love or moving on, traveling on. The difficulty of his relationships while living a migratory life. He spent springs in Tennessee and winters in West Texas, a lot of time in between in Colorado, a lot in New Mexico, did a lot of traveling. This song I wrote in 2018, I got arrested for the first time in a long time. Anyhow, I was pretty low and moved back in with my mother, something I never wanted to do. We don't get along so great. So I wrote this song for her a month or two after the arrest. This one's called Beneath Your Eyes.
I don't need no satisfaction. I don't need no diamond ring. I just need your sweet compassion. When I need to tell you everything. Sunny weather. And I don't need no Cadillac car. I just need your soft forgiveness. When I've gone just a little too far,
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I'm going to switch it up and play. This is one of my most recent tunes. I kind of started working on this a few years after I moved back to town. I started working on this right around during COVID. A little bit of a project that never came to fruition. I've got recordings galore on COVID's effect on local musicians here in Charlottesville. I interviewed a handful of friends. My buddy Ruben, who's a delightful, what do you call these, classical guitar I've been borrowing as my roommate and best friend since Little League, Ruben Gray. At this point, he'd never played anywhere. He's classically trained on piano and violin, but I mean, as a small child, he didn't play anything for years, and just played for himself on his porch, doodled around a bunch. So I chose him as kind of a control group. I was interviewing mostly working musicians. I interviewed Josh Mayo, who I'd been playing with before COVID shut everything down. I interviewed Karen Collins and Claire Sanderson, the lead ladies for 6 Foot Ceilings. They'd won the Rockfest Battle of the Bands a year or two before COVID hit and played pretty regularly. Pro Renata, they were, I believe, they might have played a set there at the second anniversary for North American Sake Brewery or whatever the hell it's called. Which I got the distinct pleasure of playing the single hottest and most miserable show of my life in direct sunlight. We had a nice little tent that started right here, so it shaded the drummer in the back, but the sun was coming straight into my face at a 106-degree day. That was not pleasant. Anyhow, I interviewed a bunch of people for this project. I never actually wrote it up. Andy Rowland, who just had his stroke and couldn't play anymore, probably the best saxophone player in Virginia. And I wanted to, I still want to work it up, but the whole concept was just, I interviewed everybody, asked them what music meant to them, what they do with music, what music does for them, I use music for therapeutic reasons personally. I also asked them about, what they play, genre, style, where they play, for what their band setup is like, influences, all sorts. I just wanted to get a basic musical bio of all these close friends and fellow musicians of mine. Anyhow, this is a song I started writing a couple years ago and then finished a little while later. It's about some real people and some real events in my life, most of which took place in high school days and a little bit of coming back to Charlottesville. It's weird when you leave Charlottesville for 7 years and then suddenly end up back here again. It's my dad always said it was a trap. You can't get out. Once you make it here, you leave. You just keep coming back. So here's to Charlottesville. This one's called My Old Friend.
Friend at the bar just hanging around, and I said, how do you do? It's been a while since I've seen you, and though I don't recall your name, it's nice to meet you once again, my old friend. My old friend. As we had a beer, we reminisced on better times, like the night Elijah hit his head and nearly died. Now he's back up on his feet, he's wondering how he got here, and he's running down the street, around the corner, disappears once again. and smoking in the park. How the cops would clear us out each night, first sign of dark. And so it's off to J-Mom's house. It's time to drink and smoke some more. And we're laughing on the porch while Chris is passed out on the floor by 10 p.m. Once again, my old friend, my old friend. So if you go out walking late one night through your hometown and you spy an old friend at the bar just hanging round, won't you say how do you do? It's been a while since I've seen you, and though I don't recall your name, it's nice to meet you once again, my old friend.
Thanks again to the Charlottesville Community Media Center and David for hosting me. And thanks again as well to 832 Studios, Studio 832. How do you say that?
You nailed it.
832 Studios. And thanks again to Steve Lanza Jr., our fine co-host from 832 Studios. You can find them online wherever the Instagram and the Facebook meet. All right, I've been Sam Colony, and I'm signing off.
To Denver